Tonight on 2020, a Diane Sawyer special.
In the deep dark hills of eastern Kentucky.
Travel inside a world apart.
That's the place where I traced my bloodline.
Into the creeks and steep hollows of the oldest mountains in America. Home to the descendants of pioneers, driven by their dreams to claw through these dangerous passes and create an American continent. They are brave, tough, wary of outsiders, steeped in family and faith. They are also America's legendary fighters.
On a proportionate basis, the Appalachian population has lost more men and women in America's wars than any other part of the American nation.
So how is it so many of these people have been left behind? We take you tonight to one of the poorest regions in the nation, where men and women die younger than other Americans, where there's a documented epidemic of drug addiction, cancer, toothlessness, alcoholism, depression.
Where the sun comes up about 10 in the morning and the sun goes down about 3 in the day.
And yet everywhere in these hills, there are so many people filled with courage and hope. Like Courtney, age 12, who has a dream and a fear.
We're not like other people. We can't afford food after food after food.
And Sean Grimm, the football superstar of Appalachia, sleeping at night in a truck. 18-year-old Jeremy accepting his life down inside the mines. And 6-year-old Erica, we watch her grow up, trying to save her mother's life.
We need to reinvest in those people. It's a lot easier to blame people for their poverty than to figure out what's next.
It has been 41 years since Robert Kennedy called on the rest of America to reach out and help the poorest people of Appalachia find their future again. These poets, fiddlers, America's toughest warriors, now fighting another kind of war in the hard mountains they call home.
A hidden America, children of the mountains. Here now, Diane Sawyer.
Good evening, glad you're with us. Tonight, after 2 years of reporting 1,400 miles of the twisting mountain roads, we want to take you to a part of America I love, my home state of Kentucky, the 300-year-old Appalachian Hills. They stretch from Mississippi to New York, but we're going to spend time tonight in central Appalachia, eastern Kentucky, and West Virginia. 2.2 million people live there, and of them, 500,000 live in a kind of poverty a lot of us cannot imagine. We all know the stereotypes about mountain people, but before you make up your mind, the reality for some in those hills. And in this tough economic time for all in the nation, maybe looking at kids with so much spirit in the midst of so little will renew your faith that Americans are made of very strong stuff.